The girl never expected that the boy in front of her, who had saved the country, would fill her with fear. Though he still wore a smile on his face, Alice found him terrifying. The boy wasn't surprised by her reaction. He simply turned around, carrying his dog, and continued on to the next destination, hunting demons. Alice snapped back to reality and wanted to chase after him, but when she saw the debris scattered across the ground ahead, she could no longer take a step forward. Everything was caused by the boy. Alice was once the kingdom's most noble princess, dreaming of the world beyond the city walls. However, every time she tried to venture out, the soldiers would stop her. Until one day, she encountered a traveler named Jack. From him, she learned some information about the outside world. Jack told her that it was very dangerous outside, with monsters running rampant and the human walls being frail. But Alice, tired of the dull life, didn't care. She followed Jack for several days, insisting on traveling with him. Alice thought that if someone as weak as Jack could venture out, she certainly wouldn't be in any danger. Jack didn't explain much. He simply warned that travel might risk her life. Alice was shocked by his words, and for a moment, she hesitated.
なんで急に真剣なのよ。死ぬとか大げさ。
冗談です。忘れてください。
Just then, a demon with horns appeared in the kingdom. Without hesitation, it threatened the king, demanding 30 humans as sacrifices every month, or else the demon army would destroy the kingdom. Soldiers drew their swords, intending to slay the demon, but in the next moment, the demon swiftly killed them. The king was horrified.
毎月30お忘れなく。
Before leaving the kingdom, the demon ran into Jack. The demon's face turned pale in fear, intending to flee, but Jack had already noticed its presence, and the hunt began.
見つけた。
Meanwhile, Alice, seeing the soldiers on high alert, instantly sensed something was wrong. She noticed that the palace officials were unusually tense, and even her father, who usually forbade her from leaving, had agreed to let her go on a trip. Alice was confused. She heard the soldiers' shouts and hurried out to check. Outside the city walls, she saw a large demon army. Strangely, she wasn't afraid. Her eyes sparkled with an odd light, and her body burned with an uncontrollable heat. Without thinking, she moved closer to the demons. Just then, the demon that had escaped earlier rushed outside, frantically urging the others to leave. It was because there was a dangerous monster in the city, and that monster was Jack. Jack had already reached the city gates, his eyes fixed on them. The demon panicked, but the leader of the demons sneered. At that moment, Alice arrived. She told Jack to run, but Jack remained calm. The demons were intrigued and raised their fists, ready to strike Jack, but in the blink of an eye, a flash of blade light cut through the air, severing the demon's arm. Jack slowly drew out his long sword, and his gaze became cold and sharp. He charged into the midst of the demon army, wielding his sword. In just a moment, the entire demon army was wiped out. Alice was completely